Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and keep this video. I like her. Let's go start now. Warriors look lost without Stephen Curry and desperately need passive Jimmy Butler to show a sense of urgency. Minnesota blasted Golden State in Game 2, and Butler didn't seem terribly interested in doing much about it. If ever there was a single-game case for Stephen Curry still being the most valuable player in the NBA, Thursday night was it. The Golden State Warriors looked beyond lost, even downright inept at times, without him in a 117-93 Game 2 drubbing at the hands of the Minnesota Timberwolves. The series is now tied 1-1 heading to San Francisco for Game 3 on Saturday, and no, Curry won't be back for that one either. He's likely out through at least Game 5, meaning the Warriors have to win one out of the next 3 games in this series to even still be alive by the time Curry can go. It's probably only doable if this Jimmy Buckets character everyone keeps talking about actually shows up. In Game 2, it was more of the same connector stuff from Jimmy Butler, who attempted just 9 shots through the first 3 quarters when the Warriors needed him more than ever to pick up his scoring, or at least try to, in Curry's absence. And even most of those 9 shots felt like Butler was forced into taking them. Either it was the end of the shot clock, or the Wolves left him so open behind the three-point line, he that didn't have a choice. There is getting other guys involved, and there is saddling inferior players with creative responsibility they are not cut out to handle on account of your own hesitance, and Butler spends a lot of time flirting with the wrong wide of that line. Even in Game 1, when Butler finished with 20 points, 11 rebounds and 8 assists, he was a circumstantial scorer to a much larger degree than that total would indicate. He's an opportunist, drawing a late clock foul here, finding himself wide open on a cut there, etc. But devoid of red carpet paths to the basket, Butler doesn't discriminate when it comes to passing the buck. He will kick it out 20 feet to Kevin Looney at the three-point line against a dwindling shot clock if it means he can avoid attempting an even halfway contested shot. Buddy Hield was the guy actually looking to take and make the big shots, and he did. In full context, sure, Butler has had an indisputably positive impact on the Warriors, who became an instantly different team the second he showed up from the Miami Heat at the trade deadline. But that big picture fact, and all the praise that has been showered upon him as a result, has largely shielded him from having to answer questions about his jarring reluctance to shoot and score in general, until all other options, even considerably less optimal ones, have been exhausted. As it happens, CBS Sports' Colin Ward-Henninger did write about this "Why is Butler being so passive?" phenomenon about 5 weeks after the deadline, when Butler told reporters, "When it's my time, you'll know it's my time." It begs the question, if Game 2 of the conference semifinals with Curry in street clothes isn't time, when exactly will it be? Theories abound as to why Butler is suddenly such a reluctant scorer. First of all, this isn't completely sudden. He's always played like this to a degree, careful and selective right up to line of hesitance, but he also always had the ability to break out of his comfort zone and start truly hunting offense in the big moments. So why not now? Perhaps the pelvis and gluteal contusion he suffered in the first round is still hampering him. Perhaps he's pacing himself, knowing he only has 1 or 2 big games in him without Curry there to take the defensive focus away from him, and he's betting his full efforts will have a better chance of resulting in a win in Game 3 or 4 at Chase Center. Butler sure has made it a point to drum home his Robin status to Curry's Batman. He talks about it every chance he gets. Maybe he's trying to tell us something. If he is, it's understandable. He's 35 years old with a lot of really hard playoff miles on his body. Nicknames like Jimmy Buckets tend to carry outsized expectations long after the player behind the moniker has diminished. Larry Bird wasn't Larry Legend forever, even if people wanted desperately to think of him that way. Butler is still, obviously, a very good player, even a great one in the perfect situation, which he seemingly found with the Warriors alongside Curry. Those two together are the best duo the NBA has going right now. But if the Warriors want to see them play together again this season, Butler is going to have to step a little bit outside of himself and at least try to rediscover whatever is left of his superhero form.